Welcome back to Great Day, Washington. You know, Jeremy Beaver, the founder of the Hip Hop Museum, Pop-Up Experience, and rap icon Master G, the executive director, have curated one of the largest collections of hip-hop artifacts and memorabilia in the country, and it's featured right here in the DMV. I caught up with them and talked to them about what they've created, and of course, I started the conversation with Master G from the Sugar Hill Gang, one of his most famous quotes from Rapper's Delight. Well, I'm going to start it like this. A M-A-S, a T-E-R, a G to the double E. So, Master G, when you said those words 40-something years ago, what was on your mind, and did you think it would take you this far?
Okay, so first I wanted to make sure everybody knew the correct spelling of my name. I was working to make sure everybody knew that the little one in the group was the guy. He was the guy. So right. That's why I spelled it out. And I had no clue at that point that 40 plus years ago, I would be known all over the world, literally, by all the foxy ladies and the pretty girls.
I said a M-A-S, a T-E-R, a G with a double E. I said I go by the unforgettable name of the man they call a Master G. Well, my name is known all over the world by all the foxy ladies and the pretty girls.
And the best part about it, Jeremy, is he still has a little face and a pair of brown eyes. So
I am still
the guy doesn't age. I'm telling you.
and so Jeremy, those 40 years ago when that came out, you probably were like 2 or 3 years old. But man, you put together the Hip Hop Museum here in Washington, D.C. What motivated you to do it? How did you have the vision? And how did you get the icon to be your executive director?
Those are great questions. And I'll tell you, the museum started out as like a midlife crisis gone good, you know? So, you know, I wasn't trying to do anything iconic. I was just living my life, and I bought a little Biggie Smalls doll. He sat on my desk, and I went to go get him a friend, a little Tupac. And when I went to find the Tupac, I discovered that the little Biggie Smalls was actually worth $1,000. The $12 doll was worth $1,000. And I was like perplexed by that. I already love hip hop, and I own the oldest DC recording studio here in town at the entrance to Howard University. So I got a background in hip hop, you know, DJing and producing for many years, but it sent me down this rabbit hole. And the next thing I knew, I picked my head up about a year later or a year and a half later, and we had the largest collection of hip hop artifacts and memorabilia in the world. And so on our grand opening, we opened as the world's first hip hop museum, January 19th, January 17th, 2019, and we inducted the Sugar Hill Gang at our grand opening on the 40th anniversary of Rapper's Delight. And that sent myself and Master G down a whole new path in life. And the next thing I know, I'm waking up to one of my heroes is the executive director of our museum. And so it's been a really wild ride, but we're very thankful.
And you know, the thing about hip hop, guys, is it's amazing because it's so multi-generational. So Master G, you know, I'm with you. I'm with your class. So when Sugar Hill Gang, when that song came out, Rapper's Delight, in little Springfield, Illinois, all the way around the world, people memorized this. We knew who you guys were. And at that time, there wasn't the internet, so we tried to find out all we could find out. Then Jeremy's class, his bunch of heroes include the old school, but also the new wave. So, Master G, talk about that. Like from your era, where you were the original, you remember how it started, and to where it's gone, and even in between.
It's become the best way for people to express themselves and also benefit from it at a high level. So you see the beginning of a person. Let's use like Dre. You know, Dre comes from, you know, the inner city type of environment, and he gets in and he starts doing really well, and then he does even better. And now the guy's worth, you know, hundreds of billions of dollars from something that, again, I had the pleasure of bringing to the world. So I'm very honored. I always call myself the ambassador of this music.
That's right, I would agree. Go to hiphopmuseumdc.org to check out the virtual collection and for museum hours. Mary, you going to check it out?
I would love to. You know, I'm a huge hip hop fan, and I will say many celebrities have graced the Great Day Studios. He was among the nicest to come here. He embraced everybody. It was a really good experience when he came.
Yeah, they're doing good stuff, and he is a great guy. And Jeremy is too. Okay.